When I started the whole, if you read in Spay pages stuff, you'll see when I started years ago, the whole Micro Skagit thing was because I was starting to fish due to my life circumstances. You know, I was kind of pulled out of the steelhead salmon world and had to make do with whatever was around me at the time. And a lot of it happened to be small streams with bass or trout. And so I was getting into single-handed spay casting or single-handed Skagit casting. And so I was buying single-handed rods and then converting them with little handles like this. And a lot of people ask why. The main reason being for me is that when I offside cast, I'm right-handed, so casting with this hand's fine. And I can cast short to medium on offhand, but I don't care who you are. When you get your hand in this position, like this cross body, that is a weak position. So it's never as strong as casting over here. And my left hand is pretty much stupid, and I can't teach myself to do anything with my left hand. So what I do, if I have to go to this shoulder for whatever reason, because there's a tree right here, or in the case of, let's say, a strong wind is blowing this way, so I can't use my right, I can go with a single-handed rod that I put a little butt on. I can go to two hands and still outcast anything I can do with my right hand in an offhand position. So one of the things on our real light rods is you'll see that we have short handles, because I do fully expect, and I do myself, these rods are light enough, the lighter ones, especially the 3 and 4, they're light enough that you can cast them single-handed. And I do. I cast on small streams, rivers, where I need a little more precision and stuff. I will definitely cast one hand. And if I need to go long distance, get on bigger water, whatever, more power, bigger fly, maybe more wind, then I'll go to two hands. The reason we use this shorter handle is you don't need this handle being this long. Number one, you don't power a rod like this light up, and that's the further apart you move your hands, the more power that you get in that casting fulcrum if you're using two hands. Not necessary with the light rod. So if it's not necessary, the other thing that happens is if you have it there anyways, it tends to dampen the feel of the rod. All that extra cork up here, if you have your hand down here, it tends to like I said, dampen or mute the feel of the rod to your hand. So we have these short little handles like that. And on that note, on a similar note, our rods are rated according, I feel they're about as close to single-handed specs as possible. What I mean by that is this is a 9-foot 9-inch rod. It's a 3-weight. It's a 3-weight as compared to a single-handed rod. It's not like Spay where you have to bump up 3 line weights. It's not like Switch where you bump up 2 or whatever, you bump up 0. This is exactly what a 3-weight would feel like. If you put a 3-weight fly line on here, a 3-weight single-handed fly line on here, it would cast it very well. So that's probably important to note, so that you don't, so you know exactly what you're getting when you get one of these rods. This 3-weight, you know, like most 3-weight switch rod are actually going to be comparable to a 5-weight single-handed rod, but not the case with these. These are pretty darn, like I said, I think they're pretty darn close to single-hand specs on feel and stuff. So.